chat to a bit of a travel expert now on the programme. We're going to be talking to Brendan Sheerin, tour guide from the TV show Coach Trip. Brendan, good morning.
Good morning, Darren, and good morning to all your listeners. How are you?
I'm great, thank you very much. Oh, Brendan, I have to say, I absolutely love Coach Trip. That must be such a great programme to be involved with.
Oh, it is. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm really grateful I do it. I'm a very, very lucky person to go all around Europe, with these wonderful people on board, show them the sights and sounds, eat amazing things, amazing food. In wonderful hotels, and also get paid for doing it.
Fantastic, isn't it? And you always seem so enthusiastic about the places you visit, even though some of the people on your coach trip not quite as enthusiastic.
No. I mean, the thing is, Darren, we do these wonderful activities every day, as you know, and we can't always be jet skiing. We can't always be, riding around on an amusement park that's just for us,
Yeah.
And when it comes to doing a pottery lesson, which is a classic, they all go, "Oh, pottery," and I think, now, don't be getting ungrateful,
But you've got loads of half-made pots and things at home that you've made in these courses over the years.
Oh, yeah, and birds that whistling birds.
Brilliant. Well, make a good Christmas present for somebody that you don't like, won't it?
Yeah, but if they watch the series, they know where it comes from.
Very true, yeah. Absolutely. Do you know, I do love a good coach trip as well, but I mean, obviously there are always issues with coaches. Like for example, if you've been to a pub, I mean, there's never enough loo stops, are there?
No, there isn't, and there used to be years ago, because there used to be loos everywhere on all the on all the major highways and things. But now you have to pull into a massive lay-by, and it's ladies at the front and gentlemen at the back. That's what we used to do in France, and that's what we used to do in Spain years and years and years ago.
Squatting behind the bush, nothing more dignified than that, is there?
Exactly. And people did it in those days. They weren't bothered, I tell you.
Now, I hope, Brendan, that at the end of these coach trips, they have a whip round for you, because that's what you do on normal coach trips that aren't on TV. You have a whip round for the driver and the tour guide, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Well, when I used to do tours to Barcelona and barbecues and nightclubs and things, me and the coach driver always used to split it 50-50. But it was all in pesetas in those days, so I'm going back quite a while.
Pesetas. I think I've still got some pesetas in a jar in the kitchen. Not quite sure what to do with those now, but hey-ho. Well, we thought we'd talk on the programme today, Brendan, about the school holidays. It's a coach trip is a great thing to do for a day out, because, it's a long time to entertain the kids, and coach trips can be quite cost-effective as well.
Yeah, it is. And a lot of people, Europcar have done a wonderful survey, and they found that 26% of people are going to stay in this country for a holiday. They can't be bothered, with all the chaos at the airports and all the problems with the railways and things and strikes and stuff. They've decided to stay. So they also found out at Europcar that 76% would visit their favourite film or TV location. And, of course, they've got an amazing fleet of cars. So you could take a 4x4 and go up into the Highlands of Scotland and see where Daniel Craig and Judi Dench, play out that last scenes in Skyfall, for example.
I mean, you'd have to reenact it, though, wouldn't you? You'd have to do the full-on dramatics with it.
Northern Ireland tourism, that's taken off because of Game of Thrones.
Oh, of course.
Ireland. And of course you can hire a car there as well in Belfast. You can fly to Belfast and hire a Europcar there, and then do all your touring there. You can even hire a car for 2 or 3 days. So if you live locally and you know that, like, you want to go down to Highclere Castle in Hampshire, you can have it for 2 or 3 days. You don't have to have a week's hire. You can have 2. You can have as long as you like, and then you can do these little trips. Port Isaac, as you mentioned, where they make Doc Martin in Cornwall, just above Padstow, that's been inundated with tourists. I think because of COVID and everybody's been sat in watching their favourite TV series and their favourite films, they've decided, they want a bit of glamour.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And we have like a TV programme being filmed around here, the drama The Bay, on ITV. I think four series in there. Yeah, it's great just to watch and think, oh, I've been there, I know where that is, or that's next street to me. It's quite a thrill, isn't it?
Oh yeah, and I mean, the thing is, they could go see the bay, and then they could go inland, and then up into the fells, or into the wilds of Cumbria, and go around the Lake District in their car. Perfect destination, for a holiday.
Absolutely.
I was up there last. When was there? In July. July I was up there and it was boiling hot on Morecambe Bay.
It's always hot round here, Brendan. This is our weather.
Oh yeah, but it was stunning, and we hired a car, Europcar, and we trailed all the way around the Lake District, and of course because we're on Morecambe Bay, we were back in time for tea on the terrace. It was lovely.
Do you have a favourite place that you've been to on one of your coach trips, and that you'd recommend everyone to go to? Sort of favourite tourist attraction? I go back there and again and again.
Well, that's abroad, you see, isn't it? I mean, there are so many places. I love Barcelona because I first started as a tour guide in Barcelona. Venice is very, very special. If you want to, I'll tell you a tip, actually, Darren. If you want, are you married?
I'm not actually, no.
Right, have you got a lady friend, a nice lady friend?
No, single Pringle.
Single Pringle, right. Well, when you do decide to get married and you've got the love of your life next to you, take them down the Grand Canal on a gondola and propose. It's the most romantic city in the world for anything like that. So that's it. It really is, honest to goodness. But there are other places, for history and art, like, Florence. I did Florence, and to see Michelangelo's David, the real one, because the one in the Piazza is a copy, but the one in the Accademia, it's the real one. And at 29 years of age, it made him, the sculpture that he became. Unbelievable, fabulous. And so there are amazing places. Paris has the Louvre. Every city has something to offer. It's just ticking them all off.
Well, that's it. And if in doubt, if you've nothing to do when you get there, you can always find a pottery class, can't you?
Of course you can. We always do a coach trip. Always.
Well, Brendan, it's been an absolute pleasure to speak to you today. Have a great summer holiday wherever your coach takes you, and thank you so much for coming on the programme.
You're welcome, Darren, and love to all your listeners. Take care, and don't forget, any more information, they can get it on europcar.co.uk.
Thank you very much. That's Brendan Sheerin, tour guide, of course, from the TV show Coach Trip. Strip. 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 Strip.